Pedro Martinez is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's not a good thing when you give up 6 earned runs. You kind of put your team behind the 8 ball. It's tough to win when your team has to score at least 6 just to tie. This guy's a much better pitcher than he was in this last one, and he's going to have to be if they expect to win this game here.
And now here is Ricky Henderson. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Rosario is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Now it'll be Jackie Robinson. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. A dive, but he's back. Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. At the plate now is Frank Thomas. First delivery to him. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Edge of his own that time taken and ruled a strike. Lifted in the air out to center field. Acuna is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. White Sox lead 1, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Michael Kopech will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Eddie Rosario is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Freddie Freeman comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into center field, line drive base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
At the plate, Mike Piazza. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the speed threat, Tim Anderson. First pitch on its way. Shot toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Anderson's running. Pitch outside the throw. And he skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Anderson leads off second with nobody out. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning. That'll bring up Harold Baines. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
That evens it up 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit as that'll chase the run home from third, and the White Sox take a 1-0 lead. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Zach Collins. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Stepping in now, Michael Kopech. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. And that's out number 1. Next to hit, Ricky Henderson. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
That's just your classic Ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel of the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. Hit the other way out toward right field. Duvall's there to put it away and finally put it. Now into the box, Austin Riley. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
No ball.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. First pitch of the AB now.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. First pitch on its way.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and here comes Junior. And he fouls this one off. And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Junior.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And 1 away now here in the Chicago 3rd.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
In now, Frank Thomas. As he'll lay off the slider too low, ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Not close. It's 2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run for Big Frank Thomas. His 2nd home run of the series, and the White Sox have opened up a 5-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
Hey, usually the 2nd time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling good.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play. Leading off the inning, it'll be Ozzie Albies, and they could use a spark from him here.
Second baseman.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Albies is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often, even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world. There are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Pedro Martinez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
No strike.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
1-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
He just ramps up and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Stepping in once again is Harold Baines. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Line drive to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Zach Collins is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. Now at the plate here is Michael Kopech. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. And forget about it now as he is hung out to dry here and they tag him out on the busted squeeze play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. Throw won't get him. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield.
Well, the play's been made, and with it, with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Freddie Freeman's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now back. The catcher.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hit on the ground to third. Moncada fields it cleanly, and quickly there are 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ronald Acuna will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Acuna is there, and he'll bring this one in. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And here comes Junior. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Acuna is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Now with the plate is Frank Thomas. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss by Big Frank. It's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
1-2 to Frank Thomas. Down the right field line. Around first, digging for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1. Fastball hit on the ground is short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping in for the Braves, Austin Riley. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th. Is able to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together, maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
Hit hard to the right side, and that's through for a hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
So there's a strikeout swinging. Adam Duvall is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Dansby Swanson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. 2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Fastball called for strike 2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will... Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the third baseman, Yoan Moncada. Weakly hit towards first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next to Chicago.
1 out for Chicago here in the 6th, and that'll bring up Harold Baines. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Acuna is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Zach Collins. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
And this is lined hard to deep left. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that... Tino Martinez is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 1-2 now.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Now the first pitch. Freddie Freeman is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the... Richard Rodriguez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 3rd baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Ricky Henderson stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Standing in now, Jackie Robinson. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Digging in will be Ken Griffey Jr., and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Here's the first pitch to him. Now Jr. gets a hold of one to deep right. Gone! So Jr. strikes for a 2-run shot. His 3rd home run of this series as this lead swells to 7-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Frank Thomas stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Go.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. So 2 away here is the Sox bat in the 7th. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around. First offering on its way. Mike Piazza is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
And Robinson will throw him out, 1 gone. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he misses 2-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he... Number 56 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly 1 away. So the next to bat will be Harold Baines. Flew out last time up. From the stretch. This is line to left. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
The catcher, Zach Collins.
At the plate now, Zach Collins. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Baines rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they push their lead to 8 now.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1-ball, 1-strike count to the White Sox pitcher.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Ricky Henderson stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Adam Duvall is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. 2-0 to Adam Duvall.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0 home. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that's the first out. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. No balls and 1 strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning. We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the... Set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Jackie Robinson. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. This pitch is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the 9th. Next to dig in, Ken Griffey Jr. comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking trying to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Next, here is Frank Thomas. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up Acuna, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. His 2nd home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, he's obviously very comfortable in the spotlight here. In the postseason, everything is amplified. Runs mean more, and every pitch counts, especially when you make a mistake as bad as this one. Missed his location, and he takes it out of here in a heartbeat.
At the plate, Tim Anderson, as he rips it on the ground to second. Over to first, and that retires the side. But but add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. It's the White Sox 9 and the Braves nothing. Tony Perez will get up off the bench.
Hitting for the Braves, number 24, Tony Perez.
Here's the first pitch. High and deep to right center. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their third hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Ready now is Eddie Rosario, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Next up, Freddie Freeman. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Now the 1-2 pitch. Strike three. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. He just didn't get the bat in the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
The 1-0. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
And he fouls this one off. Final strike for the Braves. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch.
Down and full. 3 balls.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change.
If he struck him out, and it's over. They are World Series champions.
Wow, World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. Down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire Fall Classic crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the World Series.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 9 runs, 16 hits.
Whoa. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all take ministry.